In today's video, I am going to be answering your Q&A questions. Let's get started. First question, WNP Bricks said, "Oh my god, you sound just like PewDiePie." Yeah, I do, but when did you start animating? What do you hope to achieve on YouTube, not just subscribers? What are your biggest inspirations? What do you hope to be when you grow up? Thank you, those are all great questions. I'll start with the first one. When did you start animating? It's kind of a tricky question because I have for a while, but I'll show my first animation and maybe another one. Keep in mind that I made this in like mid-2022, so that's why it's not the best, but it's not bad. I made it with my brother in a Lego City, because of course every kid has a Lego City when they're younger, am I right? So, the next stop motion that I'm going to show is the Battle of Stalingrad. So yeah, it's not the best, I'm not gonna lie, but it's kind of worse than the last one, I'm not gonna lie. On to the next question, which is, what do you hope to achieve on YouTube, not just subscribers? That's kind of a tricky question because there's multiple things I want to achieve, but I'll start with subscribers, then go to my other goals. My goal for subscribers is 19,044 for obvious reasons. And then more goals for my YouTube channel is I want to have a good community. I already have a really good one, but it'd just be nice to have like a really, really good community. I think it would just help give me motivation to make videos and stuff. That's about it for now. I might have more goals in the future that I wanted to achieve, but that's all in mind right now, I guess. On to the next question. What are my biggest inspirations? That is a good question. First and foremost, RTW Films. And then my next biggest inspiration is Cheesy Balls Productions. He was the big reason why I started animating in the first place. My last but not least biggest inspiration has to be The Brick Crew. He just makes amazing mocks, and he was one of the big reasons why I started my mock building series inside the Shorts feed. But anyways, he just makes incredible mocks. On to the next question. What do I hope to be when I grow up? That would have to be a cop. Just a cop. I may still do YouTube, but who knows? Alright, on to Mock Stops questions. And the questions were, why do you like doing World War II stop motions? And will you ever do any Star Wars stop motions? Do you like Star Wars? And what FPS do you film at? Those are all great questions. Thank you a lot. The reason is because in like mid-2024/2023, I guess, my grandpa got me into like World War II because he was a vet. But yeah, I had already made a lot of stop motions before actually making my channel. I know this is probably off topic, but I made like a lot of stop motions before actually making my channel, like a couple years before. On to the next question. Will you ever do a Star Wars stop motion? Which the short answer is yes. I actually have inside Shorts. It's called Battle of the Hoth. But I do plan on making a really long one in the future. Probably, I don't have a specific date, but it's probably going to be like an expanded version of Battle of the Hoth. But yes, I will do a Star Wars stop motion in the future. On to the next question. Do I like Star Wars? Which the short answer is yes, I love Star Wars. It is my favorite movie franchise of all time. I mean, like, the first trilogy is my favorite, like Luke and stuff, you know? And yeah. On to the next question. What FPS do you film at? To be real, I don't even know. It's kind of a tricky question. I usually film at this one thing that I don't know what's called, because to edit stuff I use Filmora, and then for sound effects I use CapCut. The thing on the screen is the rate that I put them after taking the photos, but yeah.